From July 1st through 7th, our group of 20 headed to Menifee County to team up with Grace Chapel from Farmington, Michigan. This year, our theme was connection. We were planning to focus on building relationships with God as we were building our relationships with each other and the families we served. When we got to Kentucky, we found that Grace Chapel had chosen the same theme of connection for their trip as well. And so, the first connection was made. Our goal for the week was to complete 3 projects: renovating 2 sisters' houses, redoing a floor and donation closet at Project Worth, and running 2 two-day kids camps at the local school. A large group of us were at the sisters' site. 2 sisters who lived across the street from each other had old houses that both needed multiple repairs. Their porches needed to be cleaned and stained, their doors fixed, their fascia board and soffits replaced, and wasp nests removed. A bathroom was retiled, a leaking toilet was fixed, a metal roof was cleaned and painted, and a trench was dug to fix exposing wires. With so many tasks to be completed in a few days, the sister site seemed like mission impossible. Our most physically intensive work site was this site. Each day we had up to 15 people working on the 2 houses. However, we found that each hiccup came with blessings that allowed us to connect to our team and grow together. We worked hard, sweated tons, but at the end, felt a great sense of accomplishment. Project Worth is essentially a community center with a food pantry and clothing site. Our projects for the site consisted of making a new cement walkway, installing a new door, creating a donation box, fixing cracks in the floor inside, and painting the floor. Our fundraising for App Impact went so well that we raised more than enough money to pay for our trip. We felt that God had a purpose for these excess funds. We were praying and praying to show us where there was a need. On Thursday, while we were working on repairs at Project Worth, a woman came in with her son to see if she could get shoes. Sadly, there were no shoes left. Later that day, we realized that was the answer to our prayer. Friday morning, we went to Walmart and purchased over 100 pairs of shoes and some book bags to be distributed at Project Worth. We also bought new shelving units. We cleaned and organized the clothing donation room. We hope that Mom comes back again for shoes. Because of her need, over 100 children will be wearing new shoes. The children's camp takes place at a local school for 2 days, 2 times throughout our week in Kentucky. On Monday and Tuesday, students from Menifee Elementary were picked up on buses and brought to camp. And on Thursday and Friday, students from Botts Elementary were picked up on buses and brought to camp. We focused on teaching the kids through fun, project-based learning. The first station was engineering. The younger kids had to design a flotation device to keep their sandwich dry at the beach, while the older kids had to design a catapult. The second station was the science of cooking. The kids made lollipops, chocolate-covered pretzels, caramels, cheese, and butter, and were able to keep the recipes to make at home. The last station was games, where they could participate in fun action games, crafts, or other small games. Since the camp is only 2 days long, one might fear that there was not enough time to connect with the kids. However, within the first hour, you are already best friends with all of them. The hardest part of the camp is having to hug goodbye, not knowing if you'll ever see them again. We pray that our faithfulness was shown to each kid and made an impact on their life, whether big or small. Throughout the week, we took time to bond as a team, whether that was an Uno game, going into town to watch fireworks, taking a trip to the natural bridge, or just spending time talking back at camp. Thank you all for allowing us to participate in such an amazing trip. We all grew in ways that cannot be expressed in a video. However, we hope that you'll come ask us some of our favorite moments from the trip, as well as any other questions you might have. Again, thank you, and we hope you'll join us next year.